Hello, my name's Terry Helmick, and it's my privilege and honor to be serving the citizens of Shelby County as the presiding commissioner. The video that you're watching was prepared to provide factual information about the two half-cent sales tax proposals that are appearing on the ballot for the April 4th, 2023 election. The action to place these two propositions on the ballot was unanimously approved at a regular meeting held on December 19th, 2022. We appreciate the time you devote to viewing this video, and I'm hopeful that it can answer many of the questions you might have. Before I introduce other speakers for the program, I want to acknowledge my personal gratitude to the other commissioners, Western District Commissioner Terry Mefford and Eastern District Commissioner Tom Shively, and my predecessor, Glenn Egan. Our presentation includes comments by Shelby County Sheriff Aaron Fredrickson, Judge Michael Greenwell, Judge Tucker, Architect Adam Keel of HMN Architects, Courtney Wegman, Vice President from LJ Hart & Company, the county's municipal bond underwriter, Reverend Andrew Kuhn, who's the chairman for the Shelby County Jail Committee. Sheriff Fredrickson will speak to you now to summarize some of the problems that we have with the existing jail facility.
Our current courthouse with a jail in the basement was originally built in 1893, which means that today it is over 130 years old. Our current jail has the capability of holding 12 men and 4 women. We do not have the capability of segregating violent offenders from non-violent offenders. They're all just in one big pod, the men in one pod, the women in the other pod. And this creates an issue when we have individuals that aren't violent being housed with violent offenders. With having a 130-year-old jail, our plumbing, the heating, the air conditioning system, and other equipment are well beyond their useful lives, and it's not feasible for us to fix them or upgrade them when the whole building is 130 years old. When we have to shut down the Shelby County Jail, and it will happen, we will lose several jobs in Shelby County, and it will cost the taxpayers of Shelby County several hundreds of thousands of dollars to house our inmates at other counties. Not only will this cost Shelby County taxpayers money, but that does not include transportation, wear and tear on vehicles, or the time a deputy is out of the county and unable to serve and protect our own community. Our goal with the passing of this sales tax is not to put the burden solely on the backs of Shelby County residences, but to lighten that load by having people that pass through Shelby County pay part of that sales tax. If you have any questions, please call me at the number below. We can set up a convenient time for you to tour our current facility, and I will explain to you our deficiencies and show you the blueprints of our proposed new jail. I am pleased that our county commissioners have seen the issues with our current facility and are providing us with the opportunity as voters of Shelby County to change the situation and make it better for our community.
Hello, my name is Rick Tucker. I am the circuit judge for Shelby County. Last week, a sewer line broke here at the Shelby County Courthouse that required the sheriff to transport all of the prisoners to the Macon County Jail. That event gave me an opportunity to inspect the Shelby County Jail, as I am required to do from time to time. The jail had significant deterioration from the last time I inspected the jail, to the point that there will come a time in the not too far future where I will have to either order significant changes to the jail or order the jail shut down. The commissioners are way ahead of me on this. They've anticipated the problem. They have worked their way through various solutions, and they have come up with a solution that we all think really serves the needs of the Shelby County citizens and the taxpayers of Shelby County.
Hi, I'm Mike Greenwell. I'm the Associate Circuit Judge for Shelby County, and I'd like to talk to you just a minute about the jail proposal. I can't really advocate for or against the proposal, but I do have concerns about our current jail. It's very old, and the main problem I see with it is that our sheriff does not have the ability to segregate prisoners, and sometimes there's problems in the jail between these violent prisoners where they get into fights or there can be other problems When this happens, the sheriff has to transport the prisoners to different jails. And when he does that, it takes time of his deputies. They're transporting a prisoner and they are not in Shelby County protecting our citizens.
I'm Adam Keel with HMN Architects out of Kansas City. HMN is a regional leader in justice design, focusing on county facilities. Facilities in Missouri that we have completed include Callaway, Benton, Douglas, Wright, Webster, Andrew, Henry, Stoddard, Taney, Dunklin, and many more. As you can tell, we have done many projects in Missouri. Our experience will greatly benefit Shelby County as the jail design and construction is specialized and unique to each facility. We recently presented a jail planning study that concluded that the county should begin planning on replacing the sheriff's office, jail, 911 dispatch to meet the current law enforcement needs. The conclusion presented within the jail planning study aligns with what the jail committee has concluded. The proposed facility will be inviting to the public and will exponentially increase safety for the public, staff, and detainee. The project will be built at the King's one-stop site located on the northeast corner of North Jackson and East 3rd Street in Shelbyville. Proximity to the courthouse and maintaining the historic courthouse square were the main considerations by the jail committee for selecting this site. As shown in the conceptual design presented in the planning study that was developed from the initial and future needs, the building will be approximately 12,200 square feet. The jail housing is planned for 30 beds with 5 classifications. Classification is a way to separate the variety of detainees for their safety. Currently, the jail does not allow for classification of inmates. Jail support includes a modern booking area capable of dealing with mental health issues and an indoor-outdoor recreation area. Currently, within the new courthouse, if you want to use the restroom, you have to walk by the main housing area and see the detainees. Most importantly, the new facility, you will never see a detainee. The sheriff's office is designed with multi-purpose spaces and a training room. One of the main considerations for this facility is the cost. The project budget for the conceptual design presented in the planning study is just under $7 million. It is really important to note that the project budget includes construction costs, furnishings, professional fees, and all other items included to build the facility. There are no hidden costs. If you would like to see a copy of the study we are referring to, those are available through the Shelby County Clerk.
Hello, my name is Courtney Wegman, and I'm a Vice President with LJ Hart & Company, the county's municipal bond underwriter. I have several key points to cover in order for the community to better understand the financing. First, the county had to choose between a general obligation bond issue and a lease financing. Since the bond issue would be a property tax increase representing a 100% obligation to residents and property owners of Shelby County, the commissioner selected the lease financing structure supported by the 2 1/2 sales taxes instead. Each of the sales taxes require a simple majority vote at the April election. Missouri statutes only authorize sales tax proposals to occur at a maximum level of 1/2 cent, which is why both Proposition 1 and Proposition 2 are necessary. The sales tax revenue is gathered from visitors to the county and therefore is not totally placed on the taxpayer residents. Our estimates indicate that about 40% of those sales taxes will be paid by visitors. Our projections assume upfront funding of about $7.5 million with interest rates ranging from 4 to 4.75% for a 20-year repayment period. These 2 1/2 sales taxes, plus the expected use tax revenue they generated, is expected to be adequate to make the principal and interest payments. LJ Hart & Company is committed to make the certificates available to financial institutions and individuals from Shelby County before releasing them to investors from outside the local area. The financing will not be finalized until the county has firm construction prices for the actual project in order to be cautious due to the high rates of current inflation. Another factor is the intention to place a 5-year optional redemption or call feature on the certificates. This will enable the county to prepay the certificates with surplus revenue and/or refund them to lower interest rates in the event future market conditions make it economically feasible. Your next speaker is Chairman of the Shelby County Jail Committee, the Reverend Andrew Kuhn.
Hello, my name is Andrew Kuhn. I have had the honor of serving as the chairperson of the project putting together the proposal that we're considering, a new county jail for Shelby County. I first want to make sure to thank the people who have helped put this project together, the county commissioners, Terry Helmick, Terry Mefford, Tom Shively, Glenn Egan, as well as Stephanie Bender, who is, as county clerk, has helped keep this ball rolling. I want to make sure to thank the officers, Aaron Fredrickson, Jeff Brown, Raymond Barton, as well as the citizens who have given of their time, Patrick Parker, Dee Douglas, Daniel O'Meyer, and Carl Bastian. The argument for this is very simple. First, a jail is where people go when they are awaiting their day in court. Innocent until proven guilty, that's our assumption, that's how we work. And jail is where you go until you are able for it to have innocence or guilt be determined. And while people are waiting for this to happen, we need to treat them with dignity. These are our neighbors. This is part of how we take care of our neighbors. And so the current jail does not allow us to treat people with dignity. The way we pay for this is to use a sales tax. We use a sales tax. That means that people passing through the county will pay 40 to 50% of this, and it will cost us about $120 per household per year to do this. If we do it now, it's cheaper than waiting to do it later. If you have further questions about this, and I hope you do ask them, I want everyone who's going to be voting about this to be fully informed. We have 3 meetings coming up. March 9th at the County Courthouse in Shelbyville, 6:30 p.m. March 16th, 6:30 at the Shelbina United Methodist Church Fellowship Hall. And then March 21st at 6:30 at the Clarence City Hall. If you have any questions, please come to one of these meetings and ask away. We want people to know what they're doing. Thank you for your time. Have a good day.